You know, I'm not too big into conspiracy theories, but this one I believe in. I think ASUS are purposefully making the pricing for the motherboards abysmal. Because seriously, now the brand new ASUS TUF Z890-Plus Wi-Fi costs a whopping $320. For that kind of price, you'd expect it to have some kind of huge new features or to be extremely competitive against other Z890 motherboards. However, it isn't that simple. Starting off with CPU power, here we have 16 plus 1 plus 2 power phases rated at a maximum of 80 amps, which if you've seen any of my other videos, you know what I'm about to say. That is more than enough, especially with 2 full 8 pins for CPU power, and ASUS themselves rate the memory overclocking on this thing up to 9066 megatransfers per second thanks to its CU DIMM support. So that's all well and good, but then you get to the PC expansion where things get a bit interesting. You do have a primary Gen 5 16X slot as expected, but then praise be, they finally have 2 Gen 4 1X slots, which I'm constantly complaining about companies not putting on their motherboards. And look at that, the even more endangered 4X slot below that. Plus for the Z8, an additional 16X, but actually 4X Gen 4 slot below that. In fact, the PCIe expansion is probably the best thing about this motherboard and gives you so many options. Plus you do get 4 M.2 slots, with one of them being Gen 5 and the rest being Gen 4 with 4 SATA connectors as usual, which again I wish it was 6, and at this kind of price it really should be 6, but I feel like I'm going insane complaining about it in every single video. Other internal connectors include 7 fan connectors, which ideally should be 8 at this kind of price, and also 3 addressable and no non-addressable RGB connectors, which is again one of those pretty basic things you'd expect at this kind of price. I know not many things use them nowadays, but still, just for backwards compatibility, it is a very important thing that, again, most other motherboards have, even much cheaper ones. So, okay, maybe the rear I/O is really going to justify the price here, and nah, not really. With 6 USB Type-A connectors, it's not really the most this generation, and you'd really expect more, though at least it's nice that all of them are Gen 3 or faster, and you do at least get 2 USB Type-C ports, one of them being 40GB per second Thunderbolt, and the other 20GB per second. However, we've already covered motherboards that provide faster USB Type-C than this at a much lower price. But what's the consolidation price of all of this? The fact you get both HDMI and DisplayPort for integrated graphics, which literally no one will use. Yay! And on top of that, you also get 2.5 gig Ethernet, so no 5 gig here, Wi-Fi 7, and hey, at least you do get the full array of 5 audio jacks and optical SPDIF, which again, I should not be congratulating ASUS for adding these in, because that's a pretty standard thing that most motherboards should have, but here we are anyway. My expectations for motherboards are even lower than that for US presidential candidates. Is there anything special then at the end of the day in this motherboard? Well, there is still the aesthetic, with ASUS TUF having its very industrial look, which of course meshes really well with other TUF components. However, apart from that, the company just doesn't do that much to try and justify the price. However, at the same time, if you want to buy this motherboard just for that PCIe expansion and all the possibilities that allows, then I would not blame you. It is pretty decent, at least for the standards of other motherboards at around this price. If you want to get it yourself, then our Amazon and Newegg links to it will be up in the iCards and down in the video description below, where you're also going to find our Patreon, because that is always an objectively good deal. Plus, huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Jason Rage, Ella Vroniak, Polish Roker, Patrick Harrison, not a pseudonym, Make Some Nushin, Allcraft, and Level Up. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.